And behind the scenes, people, areas you have no idea, people are serving. One of the areas is what we've called first impressions or guest services. It's people greeting at the door. It's people just helping. It's people in medical care and security. It's people in the parking lot who are out there serving. And I just want to say, in order for us to live out what it means to follow Christ and be the body of Christ, it does take people like you serving who say, you know what, I'll give, I will volunteer. The work of this church doesn't get done by people we pay. Pastor's job is to oversee. The work of the church gets done by people who serve and who volunteer. And this month we're highlighting ministries, and one of the ones, the big one this week is we're highlighting that first impressions, because to me this is so huge. I've said it many, many times. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, and before they ever hear someone preach the gospel or they ever hear a song, they have already known whether or not this church cares about them or loves them. We have people that serve in the parking ministry, and that's a huge one. This is where I would serve. If I were not preaching to you, that were not my role, I would serve in the parking ministry. I would serve in the parking ministry. The reason is because you get to wear short pants to church. It's a very spiritual reason. I mean, honestly, you get an excuse to wear short pants and T-shirts. I mean, what better? And I don't know, you're outside, and it's great, Florida's a great place to be outside. And so we have people serving in the parking. Somebody told me, and this month we're just highlighting different people who have volunteered and served. And a couple of weeks back, maybe a couple of months back, somebody told me about George and Christy Sero, who have been serving in our parking team. And they're here today, and I want to, in a moment, recognize them. And they've been serving for 4 years. Some have been serving out there that long. But George and Christy, like about a year and a half ago, we didn't have enough people, and so they stepped into a role. And it's kind of like the guy who sticks his finger in the dam, about to break, wasn't enough volunteers, so they stepped into a role. And this is what they told me a couple of weeks ago. They said, Pastor, do you know that George and Christy have not come into a worship service at Calvary in a year and a half? And I said, well, what is their problem? Somebody needs to talk to them about their attitude. I mean, honestly, we're not going to have that. They said, no. The problem ain't with them. The problem's with you. The problem's with us. I said, well, what's the problem? The problem is there haven't been enough volunteers serving the parking area. And they just couldn't walk away from it. So during the week, they watch it online. But on the weekend, they've been working every single Sunday for 18 months. They haven't come in. They haven't come into a service. And as soon as I heard that, it just pierced my heart, because can I tell you what? That is to me, that is a reflection on us, but it's a reflection on me as a leader. That says, we have done it. There's just no way with thousands of people in our church that we can't have more people serving in that area. It's just unconscionable that just a few would have to do the work when we've got so many people who just need to get busy and could say, I'll give 1 week a month, or I'll give 1 weekend a month, or I can give half a weekend a month, or whatever it is you can give to say, you know what, I'll do that job. I can help. Many hands make light work. And so George and Christy are here today. They're sitting there. I want you to stand up right there. George and Christy Sero, right there, working in our parking ministry. And I'm sorry, guys, we're going to do better. We're going to do better, because you shouldn't have to carry that load by yourself, and many others I know helping in the parking team. We need many more. I mean, we need like 20 or 30 more. And you get to wear short pants, right, George? Perfect. So that's just a ministry. You're looking for a way. And by the way, if you want to get connected in this church, one of the best ways to get connected is to start serving with people. Just get in there and start serving with people. So that's one of the areas that's set up in our lobby. And so I just want to say, because I think George and Christy are an example of doing something with all your heart as unto the Lord. They didn't just do it for us. They did it because they were serving the Lord with all their heart. And I want to thank you. But can I tell you, this principle is true not just in volunteering on the weekend. It's true with all of your life. And again, Paul is writing in Colossians 3 about whatever you do, do it as unto the Lord. Do it enthusiastically.